Dudes, all my homies out there, young hustlers, you gotta stop the bragging and the boasting. What up, y'all? It's your boy Do It Jack, and I'm back in the mix. I'm back in action, and this is What's Your Hustle. Well, hustle is a way of life about hustle. I'm talking how you survive through life every day. You gotta stop the bragging and the boasting. This shit ain't cool. For all you homies out there, man, let me say something real quick. You ever come across a dude who he always have to brag and shit about shit that he got, whatever? Let me say something, bro, about that. When you bragging and boasting about certain shit, it makes you smaller. You feel me? It makes you look smaller in the eyes of other people. Cause honestly, nobody really gives a fuck about the shit that you got, right? You know what I'm saying? You meet a dude, he talk about how many hoes he done hit or whatever. You be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? You don't hit a lot of bitches. But at the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck. When you go home at night, you're not thinking, damn, that dude done hit 39 hoes. Like, nobody cares, bro. You feel me? Stop bragging and boasting, bro. Let me say something. And some of y'all know dudes like this. Sometimes when you get around a certain personality, right? Let's say somebody perceives me as somebody who gets money or something, right? Like, yo, that dude got a lot of money. When he gets around me, a dude who feels small and has low self-esteem about himself, he'll try to tell me about how much money he getting. Bro, I get about $3,500 a check and shit. And you be like, alright, you feel me? Or, you know what I'm saying, you perceive a dude who can get a lot of females or something like that. When you get around him, you gotta feel like you have to live up to his stature. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Don't do that, bro, because it makes you look smaller. It makes you look like you got low self-esteem. You feel me? It's like you're trying to make yourself bigger in the eyes of other people, and actually you're doing the opposite. So let me say this, right? The reason why you don't want to do that is because you're not trying to impress nobody, right? Because you so secure with yourself and what you got going on that you don't really give a fuck about trying to impress anybody. A person who really getting money ain't got to tell everybody that they getting money. A dude who's really out here making moves and got to hustle and grind or getting females, whatever it is, he don't have to say that he's getting females and all that. You feel me? So I'll give you this example, right? And this is actually one of my homies, right? Recently, you know, I was just hanging out with one of my homies, and he was just on some, man, whenever we get to where we get into, man, when we get to that club, man, I'm gonna get on all the bitches and shit like that. And you just be like, alright, you feel me? Like, you don't really give a fuck. But then when you get there to the club, it's like, you don't see this mug making no moves or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, bruh, I know what's really going on. You feel me? A lot of people really know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't, the reason why people do this is because they have to lie to it. First of all, you gotta lie to yourself first before you can lie to somebody else. You feel me? So you gotta break through that barrier of lying to yourself, and then you get to the club and you see that he not really doing what he say he gonna do. Then you start to realize, oh, okay, he wants me to feel like, he wants me to perceive him as somebody who can get females and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just little insignificant shit that nobody gives a fuck about at the end of the day, man. Stop bragging. Stop boasting. It's not helping you, bro. Let your work speak for itself. You feel me? Like I said, if you grinding, you getting money, you don't have to say nothing. As a matter of fact, people gonna say it to you. Damn, bro, I see you really out there grinding, or I see you really out there getting that money, or I see you really out there progressing and growing and shit like that. You feel me? You never have to speak for yourself. You don't have to. You can. You don't have to. You let your work, you let everything else speak for you. You feel me? So stop the bragging, bro. It just whack. It's just whack. And everybody knows somebody like this, man. How many of y'all know somebody who probably got, like, I don't know, an old auntie or sometimes our parents or somebody who always brags on you? Like, you don't brag at all, you feel me? They just brag on you. The reason why they could do that is because what you doing, you know what I'm saying, is like they see what you doing and then they can brag on you. So you don't really have to do it yourself. Now, there's some situations where people will brag too much and kind of make you feel uncomfortable. Like, I had my old boxing coach, right? Cool dude, you know what I'm saying? I love him. He was a great dude. Everywhere we went, man, I don't care. We went to train at Stone Mountain. We went to train wherever. He over here just talking to random strangers and yelling out, hey, look at this. And, you know what I'm saying? Hitting the mitts and doing all that. And I used to be like, all right, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, because I'm kind of low key, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be broadcasting myself like that. It's like I would much rather get recognition than for me to have to speak about getting recognition, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not telling you to be exactly like Do It Jack, but I'm just telling you what a lot of us think when people are bragging and boasting. You know what I'm saying? You in a crowd, you see some dude that's bragging and boasting, is like trying to show out or whatever. You look at him like, yo, he's a clown. He's whack. You feel me? Because nobody gives a fuck about the car you drive, bro. I know you just got a new car. I know them rims looking nice. You feel me? The interior is probably clean as hell. What that got to do for me? You know, what that got to do with me? What can that do for me? You know what I'm saying? I know you got that new outfit. You know what I'm saying? I know this. I know you done got the new job. I know, but bruh, nobody cares, bruh. At the end of the day, we all go to sleep with our own problems and our own conscious, or you know what I'm saying, whatever it is on our mind, and a lot of times it has nothing to do with you and what you bragging about, man. So stop that lame shit, man. Get your money up, bro. When you get your money up, you ain't got to tell people how you getting money. You know what I'm saying? When you get your gym work game up, you notice you ever go to the gym, you know what I'm saying, you don't see the big swole mugs in there talking about, man, I be working my ass off. Like, it just shows, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times it don't show. Like, you go to the gym and the dude got flabby arms with a belly sitting on his knees and shit, and he talking about how hard you walk, how hard he working out. You gonna look at him like, bro, you whack, you lame. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I just felt like I had to come over here and say that, man. Like, I got homies who do this shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it kind of irks me, man. It's like one of my pet peeves, bro. Y'all gotta stop that shit, bro. Real high caliber hustlers don't have to do it, man. The work shows and speaks for itself, man. Anyways, let me get off this camera, man. I'm your boy Do It Jack, man. Y'all know where to find me on the IG at What's Your Hustle One. I need y'all to turn on that notification bell, like, subscribe, and leave a comment, man, for your boy, man. All right, haters, y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Do It Jack. Get at me.